What was the last week like, Sid, trying to get here, health-wise?
Yeah, I was busy. Just trying to see where I was at and get treatment and talk to everybody. So yeah, it was a busy week, but happy to be here and just excited to get going.
Good to go.
Yeah.
Sid, can you come a little closer to the mic, please?
Sure. Can't get any closer with the thing here. But okay.
The prospect of stepping on the ice with McKinnon and McDavid, even for power play rushes, what does that mean to you?
It's exciting. Obviously, a ton of talent, a ton of skill. Having to think and move quickly and all that sort of thing. Be instinctive, but also react to some of the plays that they make. I think that's fun. It's challenging, and the biggest challenge is just becoming a team and getting sharp. So today was the first step for that, and it's fun to see the skill and the speed and just the talent.
What would be the level of enthusiasm you would say for this tournament from the fans and players too, of course?
I'd say pretty high. I mean, it's been a long time since we've been able to do this, and I think guys are excited from all the players, regardless of what country they're playing for. They seem to be really excited, and I would expect the level to be high. And I can't speak for fans, but I would think they would like seeing a collection of players like this going head to head.
And what does this mean to you at this stage of your career?
It means a lot. I mean, another opportunity to represent Canada, get to play with guys that I've played with before, a couple, but mostly a lot of new faces too, and guys that haven't had the opportunity in a long time to play for Canada. So just a lot of different reasons, but obviously playing for Team Canada is always a huge honor, and especially to be here in Montreal. It's a great atmosphere.
What's the key to this coming together in such a short amount of time?
From a team aspect? Yeah, I think just trying to get better every day, trying to learn off one another. Obviously there's going to be adjustments, systems, all that stuff, but I think you have to get better as it goes along. It's a short-term event, but I think even just going through today as practice went on, I think guys get more and more comfortable, and ultimately you're picked here to play the way that you do, and you don't have to change too much. That's the whole goal. So there might be a few adjustments. For the most part, you got to go out there and play hockey.
Sidney, can you walk us through
sorry or sad for Malkin, Ovechkin? Can't be here because we all know about this situation, and they're not getting any younger.
Yeah.
And we don't know if they're going to be at the Olympics next year. So, what is your hope about this?
Yeah, it's difficult. I know that they love to compete, and obviously internationally they've had the opportunity before and take a lot of pride in it. So I'm sure it's not easy, not being a part of it. Obviously, there's some other countries that are in similar situations that aren't playing as well. But I think anyone who's a competitor and playing at a high level and appreciate the opportunity to play for their country, I'm sure it's not easy not being a part of it or watching. But I think that's understandable.
You see
Sidney,
yourself
can you walk
at
us
the
through?
Olympics next year?
Listen, I'm really happy to be part of this and excited for the opportunity, but that'd be great. I'm not thinking that far ahead quite yet, though.
Sidney, can you walk us through the whole green light process? Was it today, yesterday, and who did you talk to about it with Team Canada?
Yeah, it's a long process. Hope you got a while, but I met with a couple different doctors, and obviously we were playing a couple games before the break, so was ruled out for those, and then just a couple days here later, I've talked to the docs here and had some good dialogue with the coaches and just seeing where I was at. And obviously today was first time I skated with a group. I was skating on my own prior to that, so everything went well, and feel good from that standpoint. So there's been a lot of questions, a lot of how are you feeling the 5 days. So I'm excited just to get in a routine here and get back to normal.
So you're a little banged up. Your team's in a playoff race. As a new tournament, why was it important for you to be here and battle through to be part of this group?
I mean, I think just the opportunity, and obviously I wanted to play, the games, prior to the break, and wasn't really an option given what happened. So, I think you're just every opportunity you can, whether it's playing for Pittsburgh or playing for Canada, you don't want to miss games, and this is an awesome opportunity, something I haven't done in a long time. So. Want to be part of this group, and obviously also want to make sure that I can play at the level that you need to compete here. So everybody seemed comfortable with that, and I feel good about it.
When practice wrapped up, Sid, it was like nobody wanted to leave the ice. Everybody kind of hung out. And in your experience at events like this where guys are coming together for the first time, how much does that after practice stuff, figuring little things out, make a difference?
Yeah, I think it does. I mean, guys are all pretty passionate. They're used to spending time out there working on things, and between trying to work things out as far as getting ready for the game or little plays and things like that, and just picking each other's brain just in general, it's a great opportunity to do that too, and learn. So I think a combination of that, but usually that's the case at things like this, and that's a fun part of it too.
So when you look back on your experience in Vancouver and you were the young guy on the team, is there anyone that you remember as having a particular leadership style that you like, that you can maybe borrow a little bit of when you come here now?
Well, Scott Niedermayer was pretty good. I remember just the confidence that he had. He was pretty quiet, but when something needs to be said, he was there to say it. But I think all the best leaders that I've been around are themselves, and everybody leads in a different way. And when you get to these type of teams and these events, you're so fortunate to be surrounded by a lot of great leaders. So if anything, everyone can just be themselves, and a lot of guys here are looked to be the guy in their own teams, and I think if anything they can probably delegate a little bit more, and we're all going to continue to learn. It's a day-to-day thing, but just getting to know each other and getting a feel for things out there on the ice, that's the biggest thing.
During the summer, so you're skating with Nathan McKinnon and Brad Marchand. Now it's on a bigger stage. How special would it be for the three of you to be playing together and for your own province, Nova Scotia?
Yeah, I think just being on the same team is special. Obviously, if it worked out that we were line mates, we played together before in the summer when the stakes are a little different, but they seem a little bit high anyway. But I think that, like I said, just the opportunity to play for this team with the entire group, specifically those guys, we spent a lot of time together and talked about it for a number of years, and to see it happen is really cool. So, we'll see with, line combinations and stuff like that, but just seeing them around the rink, being out there on the ice with them, knowing what they bring and how hard they work, that's special.
We'll take two more questions for Sid.
From junior up to the pro level, Sid, Team USA's profile has risen. There's a narrative out there that they're the team to beat here. What do you make of that?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's fair. I mean, there's always going to be narratives, and you look at their team and the depth, and you look how they've done internationally. That's okay. I mean, there's always going to be certain narratives, and I think it's just about our group and making sure that we do everything we can to be at our best, and whether it's the U.S. or Sweden or Finland. Some good teams, so we just got to worry about what we need to do to be the best team we can.
You're playing Sweden in the first game. What do you say about the opening game?
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it's a short-term event, so we got a couple of days here to get ready, get organized, and we just got to keep getting better. But that'll be a good test, a good challenge for us, opening game, and should be a great atmosphere, being here. So I think everyone's just excited to get going.
Okay, we're going to wrap them up there. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.